has kids knows that kids pay far more attention to what you do than what you say. But that's true also of your staff. That's what we call leading by example. And sometimes we actually think we're fooling people, but 9 times out of 10, we're really only fooling ourselves. So this is a really good reason to invest in emotional intelligence. Daniel Goldman wrote the first book on emotional intelligence, and I have a quote from him about this, which says, effective leaders are alike in one crucial way. They all have a high degree of emotional intelligence. As a matter of fact, in his article, What Makes a Leader, emotional intelligence is 5 times more needed in a management position than it is an individual contributor position. So as you go up the ladder, emotional intelligence is very, very essential for success. So let's talk about what is emotional intelligence. Well, the first thing it starts with is self-awareness. So to define it, self-awareness would be the ability to recognize and understand your moods, emotions, and drives, as well as their effects on others. And some indicators of this would be somebody that's self-confident, has a realistic self-assessment, and maybe a self-deprecating sense of humor. The second aspect of emotional intelligence would be something called self-regulation. Self-regulation is the ability to control or redirect disruptive impulses and moods. It's the propensity to suspend judgment and to think before acting. Some indicators for this would be trustworthiness, integrity, comfort with ambiguity, and an openness to change. The third element of emotional intelligence is motivation. And what we mean by motivation is a passion to work for reasons that go beyond money and status, a propensity to pursue goals with an energy and persistence. So indicators for this would be a strong drive to achieve and optimism even in the face of failure or organizational commitment. Empathy is the fourth element of emotional intelligence. And it's the ability to understand the emotional makeup of other people and the skill in treating people according to their emotional reactions. Indicators for this is an expertise in building and retaining talent, also cross-cultural sensitivity, and service to clients and customers. And the last element of emotional intelligence would be social skill. And this is a proficiency in managing relationships and building networks, and an ability to find common ground with others and build rapport. Indicators would be an effectiveness in leading change and being persuasive, and an expertise in building and leading teams. So you can really see that all 5 of these components play very heavily in leading an organization. Another quote by Daniel Goldman is, emotional intelligence can be learned. The process is not easy and it takes time and commitment. It's important to emphasize that building one's emotional intelligence will not happen without sincere desire and concerted effort. So it's a little bit like, some people are very good at sports, but that doesn't mean that other people can't be good at sports with lots of practice. So even if you come in and you don't automatically have this emotional intelligence, if you do practice it and work hard for it, it is something that actually can be learned. So I like to end this particular thought on a quote from William Penn, which is, no person is fit to command another that is not in command of oneself.